I'm going to say this now because I don't want you guys to guess any more than I need to. I'm going for Edmonton in Game 7. Yes, my opinion has changed. All right. I have a theory. I'm pre-recording this in the hopes that the Florida Panthers win. And I've noticed every team I've rooted for has lost. So I'm going to put the hex out there on the Edmonton Oilers. I'm rooting for you guys in Game 7 in hopes that the Panthers walk away with it. Not bullshitting. Get in focus. There it is, Sunday, 5:35 at night. I'm calling my shot right now. If my hex works, you guys can thank me. And if Edmonton Oilers fans, if you guys lose, you can hate me all you want. I put the hex on you, boy. Ooh, baby. The hex worked. The hex worked. I'm gonna let it rock. Let's go. Let's do it one more time. I don't even care. Panthers fans, hit that like button, baby. I did this for you guys. You got the cup, baby. Y'all got the cup. Ooh. All right. All right. Yeah, I know. Am I going to be a credible source for my picks next year? That's up to you. I really don't care. How the hell are we doing tonight? Round of applause to anybody out there who has watched my videos, who is a fan of the Florida Panthers, who is a fan of any of the teams that have been in the playoffs this year. Round of applause. Playoffs were beautiful this year. They weren't as entertaining in the first round. Let's just throw that out there. It's no secret. They weren't as entertaining as they should be. Got a little bit of that Celator on my beard a little bit. But, yes. Welcome back to It's About Hockey. I'm Mason. We're celebrating tonight. We're celebrating two things. One, I'm a motherfucking genius. All right. Obviously, we're celebrating the Florida Panthers, but we're also celebrating the end of the NHL season. It's been a good one. The most dramatic season I can remember in I don't know how many years. It's been crazy. I've always consumed a lot of hockey, but I felt like this year I consumed a hell of a lot more. And I loved every minute of it. And I hope you guys did too. I hope you guys enjoyed the NHL season. There's room for improvement next year. Definitely for my team, but we're not going to go down that rabbit hole right now. But yes, cheers to all you out there. Cheers to the Florida Panthers fans. This beer's for you. We're going to rock it one more time. Let's do it. Fuck it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'm not chugging this whole thing. I'll be drunk by the end of this video. All right. Well, let's talk about this game, shall we? It's the last final video I'm doing in this series of reviewing the playoff games. We have a winner for the jersey. I will announce that winner at the end of this video. This game was a great one. It was everything I expected. I thought it'd be a little bit more intense, but it was perfect. It was the right amount. Okay, so let's jump over and let's talk about the game, shall we? Let me scooch over. I never sit in the right spot for this damn camera angle. Panthers recover, defeat Oilers in Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Final for the first title. Yeah, Florida Panthers fans, I know you guys are sweating. I know you were. I was sweating for you guys. I had to put myself on the line and declare for House Edmonton in order for you guys to win. I hope you're appreciative of that. I felt like my juju was not working the way it should be, so I had to do what I had to do for you guys down in South Florida. But you guys get the cup for the very first time. I'll tell you who I'm excited for. For one, the fans, for sure. Last year was rough, having to go to the Cup and then, get one game under your belt and then just lose like you guys did in the last game. Burp. That's a tough one to take at the end of the year, and then have to fight your all the way back to get to the Stanley Cup Finals, go up 3-0, and then have to deal with the last 3 games, go to Game 7. Stress, anxiety, whatever it is that you felt over the last 10 days, I can understand and appreciate it. So kudos to you guys. You guys deserve this one. Who I really, really, really am happy for on the Florida Panthers team is Paul Maurice. I watch a lot of pressers. I watch a lot of pregame and postgame. Paul Maurice seems like a dude, like a coach that I would be happy to play for. I'd run through a wall for that guy. I feel like he's a guy that just can speak to his players mano a mano. It feels like it felt like it was his time to shine. His presser on TSN, post game on the ice, got to me pretty good. Like I said, it's when you win the cup, it's not about you, it's about your family. Your family's name goes on that cup, and when your name goes on that cup with legends of our game, or of our sport, of our favorite sport, like Paul Maurice described, Howe, or Lemieux, Gretzky, then Lindsay, the list goes on. Your name goes on that cup. That is legacy etched in history, like for sure. Like, and Paul Maurice said it best. Players obviously they get their name on the cup. Got to be happy for the Tkachuk family. Happy for Kyle DePoso. Is he coming back? Who knows? Glad he got it. I'm glad he played a hell of a game tonight too. I for sure thought he was going to get the game winner. The story just felt like it was going to be a Kyle Poso winner. It just felt like that the way he was playing and all the pregame stuff we heard about him going into the game, it just felt right. So I'm happy for him. Happy Bobrovsky came back, played like himself, played amazing, crazy good saves. When we thought he was down and out and the Oilers had a 4x6 to shoot at, and he was there for big stops on the game, and he got it. And then, the list goes on for these guys. I'm just, every time the Stanley Cup is awarded, I'm happy for those players. I feel bad for the players who lose because, you don't get nothing for it. Although on this hand, Connor McDavid getting the Conn Smythe Trophy for being on the losing team, being the MVP of the playoffs. I get it. He's Connor McDavid. He played fantastic. Absolute beast in these playoffs. I thought he was deserving of the Conn Smythe had they won, but he was pointless in Game 6, pointless in Game 7. I don't think it should have been that easy for him to get it, I felt like Bobrovsky should have gotten it still. I would have been happy with anybody from Florida getting it. Not anybody, but, Barkov or Bobrovsky would have been happy with either of those ones. But Connor McDavid gets it. I don't think Bobrovsky cares as much. I know the fans in the arena felt like Bobrovsky should have had it with the chance of Bobby after it was awarded to Connor McDavid, who rightfully so was not on the ice to accept the trophy. I totally understand why you wouldn't want to be on the ice to get that thing. It's not the trophy you play for. It's the one the other team won. So I totally get it. But yeah, there's no second place trophy for the losers of the cup, and it's a hard pill to swallow. It's a hard reality to swallow. The city of Edmonton fans, you guys have been pretty loyal, to say the least. I think your time in the sun is definitely not over. I think you guys have many more opportunities to go if you guys can maintain that roster, and Draisaitl doesn't go anywhere. If McDavid doesn't go anywhere, I think it would be a shock to see if he does go anywhere. I highly doubt it, but Edmonton has done that in the past with a player known as Wayne Gretzky. So who knows what the future holds? But if the roster stays intact, I don't think this is the last time we'll see the Edmonton Oilers in the Cup. Let's talk about some goals. Actually, before we talk about goals, let's go over the facts. We have to go over the facts tonight. Shots on goal, Edmonton 24 to Florida's 21. Face-offs, Edmonton 50, call it 53 to Florida's 48. Power play was silent tonight. Referees did the damn thing, putting the whistle in the pocket. Except for Matthew Tkachuk's penalty. That was pretty freaking stupid. I cannot see. I mean, he raised his feet like a little bit, like a little bit towards the end of when he was sliding past. I don't even know who it was who jumped over him. That one, I think you got to let that one go. But both teams 0 for 1 and 0 for 2 on their power play. Penalty minutes 4 to 2. We know about that. Hits. Florida played their game tonight. They came out and played the way that we know Florida knows how to play. They were physical. Their forecheck was dominant for the first period and a half. Block shots 13 to 17. Nothing too crazy, to be perfectly honest. I thought there might have been a little bit more, but Florida was determined to help Bob out tonight. There was a couple times, like I mentioned, where there was an empty net or appeared to be empty on the back door. If Connor McDavid makes a pass here and there, if Draisaitl gets a pass over, if Hyman gets the puck in the back of the net, there are plenty of opportunities for the Edmonton Oilers tonight, except the Florida Panthers were in those lanes, and it proves every single time I've talked about this about block shots, you have to commit to blocking shots, because if you don't, those opportunities turn into goals, and you obviously lose the game. Tonight, nothing too crazy, but Florida had that number tonight. Giveaways, takeaways, I don't even care. Let's talk about some goals, because I said last night in my video, who do I need to see come out and have a good game tonight? For Edmonton, it was Leon Draisaitl. For the Florida Panthers, it was Carter Verhaeghe. And who got on the board tonight? Who got on the board? Who did it? It was Carter Verhaeghe. Finally. Let's look at his goal, shall we? We got a nice little forecheck. There's Verhaeghe right there with the puck. Let's get this cycle going behind the net. Dump it back to Rodriguez. Oh, there it is. What do? What does every coach, parent, anybody who knows hockey, who instructs anybody on how to play hockey, what do they always tell you? Go to the front of the net. Good things happen in front of the net. Rodriguez has the puck here. Verhaeghe's here. Watch Verhaeghe right here. Where does he go? Front of the net. Not screening Stuart Skinner fully. Stuart Skinner can see this puck coming in. It's not. He's just peeking around the corner a little bit. He puts that puck perfectly. You can see it right there. Talk about pausing at the right time. Kudos. I'll kudos myself on that one. But Verhaeghe with the tip back, winds up in the back of the net at 15:33 of the first period. It was a beauty. Let's get to another angle of it, because it was. Here we go. Watch this thing. This thing played out perfectly. A good tip. This is very Pavelski-esque. I'm going to say it's very Pavelski-esque on this one. Rodriguez again, dump it to the net. Look at this, the placement of this. If this puck stays on its trajectory, which I can't even see in the slow motion, but it's going to go straight back to that corner right there. Watch. Boom. Tip it down, bounce it right through the, I think it's 5-hole that goes over. Let's see right here. I didn't see if it was 5-hole or over the pad. 5-hole. Beautiful. Oh, slow motion even looks better. Perfect tip, man. I love that. Verhaeghe, thank you very much. Thank you very much for having a good game tonight, because I knew it deep down in my soul. I knew it. I knew you were going to be on that score sheet eventually at some point tonight. So, yeah, thank you. Okay. Moving on. Edmonton. Matthias Janmark's goal. It was a beautiful one, too. I'm not going to say it wasn't. Let's run through it. I'm going to play it right here. We got the dump in coming around. Cody Ceci throwing an absolute dart to Matthias Janmark from his own dot. Here we go. Play it through right here, right there. Boom, right up the ice. Can't even see it right here. This is a shitty angle from ESPN. ESPN was fumbling tonight with the camera angles. It's ESPN, so I'm not surprised. Janmark 1-on-1 breakaway. Boom. I initially thought he went top shelf on this one. It goes off of Bobrovsky's like hip, bounces up. We'll get to it when we get to it. But I thought he went top shelf on that one. Beautiful goal for sure, 100%. This is what I thought we were in for a real game. Like at this point, you know, Florida had just scored like a couple minutes before this. What time they scored? They scored at 4:27 in the first period, and then Janmark ties it up with 6:44 into this first period. So it's relatively soon, right, answering right back after that one goal lead. So I thought, okay, show started. Now we're in for it. But yeah, here comes the dart, not right on the tape, but cool. I'm gonna call it right on the tape because it was a pretty damn perfect pass, right through the neutral zone, right through everybody. Janmark 1-on-1 with Bob. Beautiful goal. Here we go. It's gonna come right off his hip, right? Yeah, like the top of his pad, right around his hip area. Yeah, I think it's right here. This is the angle. Oh, maybe not. It went off the top of his leg pad. So I thought it was his hip from the angle. When I watched it on TV, I thought it was his hip. Beautiful goal. 1-1 going into the second period. We had this was a very evenly matched game. I know I've said that earlier, but I felt like this was a championship game. Like it hasn't felt like a championship game for the last 4 games because Edmonton's been dominating. But today was an evenly matched game. And this is the kind of hockey I expected that we would have for 7 games. We didn't have that at all. We had it in game 7, so I'm appreciative of that. But this one, I'm going to say something when it gets to it. I'm going to let it play right here. Edmonton's pressing right here. And this is almost a goal. This is beautiful. I thought this was for sure going in. Who is that, McDavid? No, that was Fogle jamming it on the side of the net. This play right here, I thought for sure this thing was going in the net. And I think it's Kulikov right here, keeping that puck out, getting it away from Bobrovsky, getting away from the goal crease, whatever, throwing it into the corner. When that happened, I shit you not, in my head, I'm like, Florida's going to score now. Because what does hockey, the NHL specifically, always tell us? When stuff like this happens, it goes the other way. It absolutely goes the other way. Not all the time, but I feel there's a feeling you get when you've seen this happen enough. There's a feeling that you get in your bones. It tingles your balls, your lady parts, whatever it is, it tingles. And I was like, this is going to happen. I know this is going to happen. Once they got it up ice right here comes the breakout. At this point right here, this is when I'm like, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. I know it. I just feel it for sure. I wish I would have documented it like I did the intro of this video, but I knew it was going to happen. And Sam Reinhart, who's been pretty quiet in these finals, I didn't pick him. For me, when I was picking my players for who's going to make an appearance tonight on the score sheet, it was Verhaeghe and it was Reinhart. I felt like Verhaeghe was the answer because Verhaeghe has made his appearance felt in this playoffs, and he went cold, and he's been up and down the lineup with different line mates and everything. So Reinhart was a close second option, but who needed a bounce back game for me was Verhaeghe. But I'm happy to see Reinhart get this goal. Reinhart comes down the wing, top of the dots, right under the arm of Stuart Skinner, back of the net. We're up 2-1 in this game. That is your game winner. A beautiful game. Like, it was absolutely perfect. I was hoping and I thought maybe we get an empty net goal. But Edmonton, for their line, their last shift, when they pulled Stuart Skinner, their line was gassed. We can look at some stats as far as playing time, but before we do that, Sergei Bobrovsky, not great the last 3 games, or the last prior 3 games, not the last 3, because the last one was the one they won the game. 0.958 save percentage, 1 goal against, 24 shots faced. Is he a Hall of Famer? Is he going to be a Hall of Famer? There's talks in the media right now that he's potentially going to be a Hall of Famer. 2 Vezinas, a Stanley Cup champion. I think the rightful owner of that Conn Smythe, that was awarded to Connor McDavid tonight. I think if he got that tonight, he's a first ballot. That's just my opinion. Now that he doesn't have that, I think he still gets in. I don't think he's first ballot, though. Connor McDavid, Conn Smythe winner. Can't say anything bad about Connor McDavid. I can't. Can't say anything bad about him. 42 points in the playoffs, surpassing Gretzky's assist record with 34, a plus 12. A little surprised at his time on ice tonight. Based on the time on ice he had last game, 1858, I thought maybe Nowak would play him a little bit more tonight. I thought for sure 30 minutes. Why not? Put him out there. Dude is an absolute missile on ice. You can never stop him. You can only hope to contain him. They did that tonight. He had some looks, for sure he did. I can't believe he missed the empty net, or not the empty net, when Bobrovsky went down late in the third, and he was dancing. He went around Bobrovsky, and Bobrovsky, I think, made the save. Let's see. Can we find the highlight? Let's see. Here it comes, right here. I thought for sure this was going in the net. Connor McDavid one-on-one with Bobrovsky just denies him. Denies Hyman. Now, everyone thought that this was saved by, I think, was it Montour or Lusterinen? Everyone thought this was their save originally. But if they have it in this highlight package, we're going to see Bobrovsky save with his glove. I think you might be able to see it right here. No, it's not going to be this one, I don't think. We'll take a look at it. But right here, man, if you're a hockey fan, I know Edmonton Oilers fans, I know you thought this was going in the back of the net. I would put everything I own that this was going in the net. And thank God it didn't, because obviously it didn't happen. But everyone in their right mind thought that was going in. And then you can barely see it. I don't know if you're going to see it from this angle, but Bobrovsky actually makes this save originally, and then his teammates jump on him. You can't see it. Go watch the TSN replay. You'll see it there. But, man, I think everyone in their right mind thought that was going in the net. So, crazy game. I loved absolutely every minute of it. Was it the greatest game in hockey history and NHL history? I don't think so. I thought the anticipation was there for it. There's a lot of talk about that today, but a little let down, but happy with the game for sure. All right. Let's give away this jersey, shall we? All right, I had to put the names in a generator because I forgot to do that before we prep the video. So we're going to go back to it really quick. Here we go. All right. Now, this is for the Hartford Whalers jersey I've been talking about. I know I'm a little bit darker because my screen went a little bit dark. But we're going to pick a winner. Boogie Down Brown. Don't trip out. You're not the winner yet. I have to spin the damn wheel first, all right? So if you guys have been following me along and you guys have watched my other video, I appreciate it for sure. Hartford Whalers jersey is coming to whoever it is that wins this jersey. If you're in Canada, we might need to talk a little bit. I'll get it to you, but I'm going to send it out regardless. We got to do a little burp. Got it out. Let's spin this thing. Again, thank you guys for subscribing. I appreciate it. Let's pick a winner. Here we go. Perk Angel 412. Congratulations, you've won the Hartford Whalers jersey. You have to be watching this video to claim it. I'll tell you that right now. If you're not watching this video, I'm going to pick another winner really soon. So I will give you, let's see, today is Monday. I'll give you until Friday to hit me up. If you don't hit me up by Friday, we're picking someone else. So thanks, man. Congratulations. All right, the trophies have been awarded. The beers have been drinking or in the process of being drinking. The jerseys have been given out. Again, guys, thank you guys so much for watching my coverage of the NHL playoffs. It's been crazy fun. I've got so much stuff planned for this channel. It's not going to be me talking like this all the time. I enjoy doing this, but I'm not doing this for every freaking game. It'd be too damn much. I'm not the hockey guy. Go watch him. I got other shit to do, all right? But I have some fun, dope content coming out. I'm not an idiot. I am a video editor by profession. I like to make content. I'm just making a bunch of content for the people at the moment, but I'm going hard on this channel this summer, and I appreciate every single view I get. I appreciate every single subscriber I get. The jersey giveaway was one of many. There's going to be a lot more coming out down the road. Just bear with me. But yeah, I appreciate everything you guys have commented, like, subscribed, all the fun shit. If you're new to my channel, please consider doing that. Like I said, I got fun stuff coming out. We're going to talk about my favorite team eventually after free agency and after the draft. Hello, Celebrini. We're going to talk about all that stuff going into summer. I can't tell you when the content's going to come out because it's still being edited at this moment. I have some fun other stuff too, some vloggy stuff, going to a Kraken game, some more unboxings. If you guys like unboxings, I got a whole closet full of stuff to unbox. I've been stacking up since like Christmas pretty much. All kinds of fun stuff coming out, man. So I'll keep you entertained as much as I possibly can with some hockey content until we get to next season. And the next season, who knows what's going to happen. But yeah, cheers to you guys. Cheers to the Florida Panthers for winning the Stanley Cup. And cheers to myself because I put the hex on you, boy. I love it. I loved it. Peace out, boys. Hit me up, Archangel.